guys, Run with Craft Scissors here with a flip through of my wedding scrapbook, which is kind of falling apart along the side here because I filled it too full. But there you go. So bear with me because they are in protective sheets, obviously, so there may be a bit of glare, so I'll try to like bend it so that you guys can see majority of it. I've zoomed way out so that, because some of them are 2-page layouts, and I will try to fit them in frame as best I can, but I wasn't about to change my whole setup for one video. So this is the cover. I think I got it at either Joann's or Michael's, and then that's at our sweetheart table. So let's go ahead and carefully open this up because I have to be careful. So yeah, it should fit. I should be able to fit. Okay, so this was our save the date. Yeah, there's that glare. So this is actually at a park in where we live, and my first maid of honor's parents did this photo for us. And then I think the scrapbook paper was from a stack from Joann's, probably because I was working there part-time. Okay, here's a double layout, so kind of hard to see because of the glare. There's the cake for my bridal shower. So like I did some pop dotting under these, and there's like stickles on them, and those are probably cut out with my Cricut, I'm guessing, long time ago. That's me and my sister-in-law, and then that's me at like the party table, I guess, if you will. And then I don't even remember what those were. I think they were like chocolates, like molded chocolates. And then of course we did like I think we did tissue paper wedding dresses, and I believe she won. That's Colleen. I don't remember who that is. She's like my mom's friend or something. And then there's my grandmother, and then there's my mom, and then my sister-in-law, and then my dad's mother, so my grandma. Yeah, they won. So there's a picture of them together. And then these are just like stickers and accents. This is ribbon. I punched it right here. So yeah, so that was the bridal shower. Then we have, this was like basically the after party of that. So then my maid of honor could come to that one. She couldn't come to the one during the day. So this was the third maid of honor. So she was there for this one. I already like filled that in on another video. And then that's the best man. And then there's my brother and my sister-in-law. And then these are like rub-ons. I remember that. And then I also had, this was, I tried the So Crafty or something. No, it's not called So Crafty. I'm thinking of inserts. It's a rolling ink thing. It's weird. And it also can like punch holes or something. I remember I was like playing with it. So, and then I used these flowers and some brads and then some stickers. So we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And then this is our wedding invitation. I did put a sticky note over like our full names and like that kind of thing. But that was the location and all that. And then that was our, so we printed these, and then I put this on myself. And then this one I just stamped this on there. So, but we basically made them ourselves and printed them at home. And then I found some vellum quotes, and I just stuck them down with some little glue rhinestones. And there's some wedding cake stickers, which I know are Martha Stewart. Okay, and then here is the rehearsal dinner. So this is us at the rehearsal dinner, and then our colors were pink and green, and this was at my husband's parents' church, like their cafeteria area, I guess, if you will. There's my sister-in-law, my husband, my dad. I think that's one of my husband's aunts. I don't know. And then my mom's back there. There's everyone there. And then this is my nephew when he was a little guy. He's now 10. And then this was our flower girl and ring bearer. So we got them some gifts, and that was like, I got her this little tote bag and filled it with like Bonnie bells and some bracelets and lipsticks and stuff. And then he got a remote control car. And then there's my nephew again. And then I cut these words out with my Cricut, so I used to use it more for scrapbooking. All right, and then this is, it says going to the chapel. I cut that out myself. And then this is me basically getting my hair done. So all the fiascos, I was in my ladybug pajama pants. And then there's my mom adjusting my veil. She didn't actually put it in. I think my hairdresser did, but they're supposed to take pictures of your mom doing that. And then here is some of the details. So this is where we got married, and then that was basically all of the food. So there was a salad, and the cucumbers are actually cut into flowers, and then there was build your own sandwich, and then there was some chicken salad croissant sandwiches. There was also chili and soup. And then here's some of this was the flower girl's basket. Okay, this is really embarrassing. I just realized that this photo is upside down. I don't want to talk about it. That's hilarious. Okay, so this is everyone going down the aisle. So I cut this out, and then it had these like cut lines. So I went ahead and just put stickles on the cut lines to kind of like make it stand out, which clearly I didn't do a good job of. Like I said, don't judge me on the scrapbooking because this is like pre-everything. Okay, so this is my brother-in-law and my mom. And then that's one of my husband's aunts. And then here's the flower girl and ring bearer. And then this is my sister-in-law and my brother. And then my maid of honor and my husband's best man. And then there's me and my dad. So this is us walking out to be escorted. That was like the guest sign-in table over there. It had funny pictures of us and a scrapbook of us and like where they could sign in. And then I had to like hand put that. I like drew the cut lines in because you couldn't see them. So I don't know. And then I had my machine cut that out too. All right. And then this one is the actual ceremony. So I went with like a more traditional looking spread in that aspect. So it's not so fun and loopy. But there's my bouquet. And there's our minister. And then the decorations with the lights and the pillars. And that's putting us our rings on. And him putting mine on. You guys can see it all. Yay. And then we have the part where we said I do and he said kiss the bride. I did that one. I love stickles. That was like an obsession for a while. And then I even got this specialty paper that said introducing Mr. and Mrs. That was already on there. And then this is I did the wedding party. I'm not even sure why I put an owl on there. Like why? I don't even know. Like that had nothing to do with it. And then I was experimenting with creating things with ribbons. So I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be. But this is our wedding party. This is ribbon right here too. These parts and background were from a stack, I think from Joann's as well. So I don't know. And then they told us to raise those up and then they told them to do thumbs up. I'm not sure why, but that's what we did. And then this is the family photo. So I didn't really go like too wedding-esque with this background. I just went with like family photos. So I did some like weird cutting. And so there's like angle cuts and then I put like ribbon on there. And I'm not sure if the ribbon was adhesive or if I adhered it on there. Not really sure. So this is me and my parents. And then this is us too with like my family, my immediate family. And then this is him with his parents. And then this is us with his immediate family. And then this one, I titled it The Girlies because this is supposed to be like my maid of honor and bridesmaid page. And I just like cut this flower out on the Cricut and then put the button in the middle. And I felt like this really went with our bouquets, like this spread. And then that's rub on as well. So I hope you guys like this. I don't know. They did a lot of our photos out here. This was before the wedding. This was after the wedding, if that makes any sense to you guys at all. And then here we have best man, groomsman, usher, and ring bearer. So that was what was going on here. So here's the best man, ring bearer, best man, husband, my brother, and then his brother was the usher. So I put usher next to it. And then we have over here, we have flower girl and then ring bearer. I kind of went with like images for that one. And then this is some glitter paper from Joann's as well. And then some vellum, some ribbon there and some ribbon here. So that's Isaac and Ashley. And then we did a page just for the groom. So handsome. And then I actually added a little piece of ribbon to up here to give her a veil. I thought that was funny. And then this is my page. I had a special bride sticker. This was from the Cricut. I just tied a little ribbon together and glued it down with a glue dot. There is a piece of ribbon right here too to have some shimmer on there. And then that's from the Cricut as well. And then I added some white and clear buttons, a bride sticker, some quotes. This day I married my best friend. Couldn't be more true. We are, definitely. Then here's Mr. and Mrs. This is one of the photos I liked of just us, which I think this is the one that I share like every year. And there you go. So I had the Cricut cut this out. It's actually the same image twice. I just inked this side and it was a different paper, so I liked it. I did this one in our wedding colors. And then this one, it says tying the knot. So this is basically the same picture, but it's like zoomed out, so I don't know. And then that's all Cricut. That's all from Cricut. This is ribbon. That's ribbon. kind of just filling you in on the details of what I did. This is glitter paper from Target, which was horrible. It shedded everywhere. And then I cut out some hearts with the Cricut machine and added some buttons. And then this is the Cricut too. And it says Once Upon a Time. And then it had like the picture of like the veil over us, which I did not think I was going to like, and I did. And then he dipped me because she told him to. And then this is what's known as the sweetheart table, where it's a table for just the two of us. So you can have like a wedding party table, or you can have like one of just you. I figured it would just be too hard to figure out who was going to sit with us. And so I thought it would be nice. But then people kept coming up to take our picture. So it was kind of funny. And then she got us a picture of us taking a picture of ourselves, which I thought was funny. And then they had a special like vase for me to put my flowers in. So that was fun. And then here, I thought this was cute. Our photographer took our hands being held together. So I found a hand-in-hand one. And then that's me making my face at him, which I always make that face at him. And he's laughing about it. Okay, and then this is like our first dance. So she took some pictures of that. It's funny because we don't really kiss in front of family. Like, we just don't. So the fact that like that was there. It all goes back to this one time we kissed in front of my parents at a bonfire and they like laughed, so I just don't do it anymore. Here's the father-daughter dance. My dad picked the Stephen Curtis Chapman song Cinderella. It was a special moment, and then lots of laughter because I just laugh at everything. So, and then my husband's like watching us over there, and then my mom is crying. So classic pictures, right? Okay, details of the wedding. So this one's a fun one. I'll show you guys there. If I hold it that way, it's a little bit better. So here's our rings inside of a rose. And then we did a special in memory of my husband's grandmother. Place setting, I made that. So no one sat there, and it was next to his grandfather. And then the ring pillow was made by my mother-in-law with some fake rings attached because I'm not giving a 5-year-old my rings. These were our centerpieces. I wanted them short but full. And then there was some petals and some tea lights. And then right here is our napkins. They were specially ordered with our names and the date of our wedding. And then this is my bouquet. And then this cross was supposed to be my something old from my second maid of honor, who had some family issues and had to go back home. So then she wasn't there. And then that was my like money bag from when we did the money dance. We did do the money dance where everyone dances with you and like gives you cash. We did do that. So that's all like the little mini details of the wedding. And then here's our cakes. So this is our wedding cake. So I have the Precious Moment topper. So we bought that. I think my mother-in-law got it on like eBay for like really cheap, or my dad did, I'm not sure. And then the hearts are from like a Walmart cake topper that my husband's grandmother actually bought us before she passed. And the whole cake topper that went with this wasn't big enough to have these guys on it, and then what was on there was like some lace, and it really didn't go with our cake, but I still wanted to use part of it, so I just took that part off and kept it. And then I made a little wedding cake with the Cricut, and then there's like buttons everywhere. I liked so you flip through like a catalog of cakes, and I really like this one because I was like, I thought it would be cool if people like took a picture of our wedding cake, and then it was like they remembered our date of our wedding and then like our name, so whose wedding cake that was and stuff. So I thought that's why I had it on there, because I saw it in another one and I liked it. Okay, and then there is another groom's cake, which was actually supposed to be the rehearsal dinner cake, but that's all like, it's just funny. There's us feeding our pieces of cake of this one. So I did a whole nother spread for the other cake. Oh, 1 second. This is just rickrack. I just glued that on there. And then there is stickles like dotted all around. And then it says you and me, so I thought that one was cute. And then I love you for not only what you are, but what I am when I'm with you. And then love everlasting. So I just thought it was cute. Some cute vellum quotes. Okay, so this is the groom's cake, which was actually supposed to be the rehearsal dinner cake, except for my mom forgot to go pick it up. So we did not have dessert at my rehearsal dinner cake. But that's okay, because it was a completely different cake, but it was by the same lady, so we just told her to bring it with her the next day. So that was kind of funny. But it's the rubber duckies were from Michael's. And then I had her do like a pond, and then when you cut into it, it was chocolate cake. So it looked like mud inside of the pond. Was the idea there. So we did have chocolate, and then this one was a white cake. You can see it on the plate there, maybe. I'm not sure. So there's us cutting into that one. And then this is a piece of ribbon, and then I just layered papers and then punched that paper. These are just some stickers that I found. This one, I think I had the Cricut cut this out, and then I had a stamp that was a circle for journaling lines. So we didn't plan on having a groom's cake, but I think it really did add an extra fun element to my wedding. So I recommend it. And then this is him taking the garter off and then throwing the garter. And then my cousin caught it from my mom's side. And then these are called inchies, but I think they're not an inch. I think they're bigger than an inch. But it was rose petal paper and then some gray paper. And then I did some stickles like around these little paper flowers. I think they're not paper flowers. I don't know what they are. And then this was me throwing my bouquet, and my cousin from my dad's side caught it. So we did not make them dance together because they were my cousins. Not happening. And then this is the guest list is what I spelled out over here. My little I from my dot went over there because it's old and it fell apart. This is cut out from the Cricut. So this is my mom's, like one of her besties. And then this is one of my best friends from growing up. And then these are our flower girl and ring bearer taking pictures. There's my nephew in his little suit. And there's my grandma and my grandpa who passed a few years ago. And then here is my husband with his dad's parents, so his grandmother and grandfather, and she has passed recently. And then here is us with Papa. So he was the husband of Nanny, if you guys saw that little sign on that previous page. And he has passed recently, well, the last few years. And then this is my husband's mom, and then the flower girl, so her niece. No, her niece's kid. Anyway, and then here's my brother dancing with his little kid, his son. And then there's me back there. I don't know what I'm doing. Then it says smile because it's like all smiles and pictures. So we ran around to the tables and took photos. And then back here, this is just, that got spilled on, but this was my invitation to my bridal shower. So I kept one. And then I don't know, I guess I got a stain on it. So it is falling apart. I should probably get a new book and just transfer the pages over. But there you go. So that's my wedding scrapbook flip through. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope there wasn't too much glare. I did try to make sure you could see everything, but it is really heavy. And then I did a whole nother book for our honeymoon. But I mean, if you like these scrapbook flip throughs, I can film more of them. But this was requested because I had talked about our wedding and stuff. So I thought you guys would want to see it. And then that tiara does come apart into a necklace, just saying. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you liked it. Give this video a like and please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!